You know, how fitting is that I go and see a movie that is basically wrapped in the cold when I'm wearing not that much. Yes, I'm wearing a tank top in January, where in a state where it is very, very cold. So that's my fault. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk for QuickTime Reactions, and welcome to 2025. And what a way to kick off the year with The Damned. This movie stars Odessa Young, Rory McCann, and a host of other people as a fisherman team sees that a wrecked ship happened right outside of their area. And once they go and discover the wreckage, they are soon befelled with a curse that seeks to destroy the entire crew one by one. So, I knew nothing about this film. I knew absolutely nothing about it. I didn't see a trailer for this. I didn't see any bit of marketing for the film on, like, say, YouTube or anything like that. So I was going into this completely blind. In fact, I saw Chris Stuckman's review of this pop up right before I actually left to come up here, because later on today, there's going to be a very special review coming out later on today that's going to talk about a film, a very classic film, and that's why I'm up here. And I decided to see The Damned while I was up here to kind of pass the time. This movie is very scary. Is very scary, and it is very well acted and well put together. Like, this is obviously set in, I don't know if it is Norway or Iceland or anything like that, but it's shot in very stark and barren locations. And when watching this, I was reminded of the Norway Pavilion in Epcot, where I'm like, this is all really, really beautiful, but at the same time, I'm terrified. Because before the Frozen ride had come in to Epcot in the Norway Pavilion, it was a ride called Maelstrom. And I had the fortunate distinction of riding that a few times in my life. And there was always that slight undertone of, like, fear to the ride. Those of you who have ridden that ride know what I'm talking about with that. And that's the same thing here, where it's like all of the shots of the icebergs and the ice caps and the reefs and all of the housing and stuff like that, that is all really, really beautiful. Like, all of the shots in this are absolutely amazing. But under that, there is the mythos of the land and the mythos of the stories passed down from generation to generation. And it's like, there's that undercurrent of fear there that is just waiting to simmer over to the surface and just, like, scare the crap out of you. There are, albeit simple, scares in this movie, but those simple scares are effective as all be. Thorgood Pálsson was the one that directed the film, and he did a really good job of helming it. Like I said, all the shots in this are absolutely amazing. I can't remember who wrote the script, but it definitely seemed like they were speaking in definitely the language of the time. I clocked one of the headstones, or the crosses, I should say, in the graveyard, and it was set somewhere around the 1800s. I think mid to late 1800s, I think. And so the dialect seemed of the period for me. all of the actors did an amazing job. The crew felt like a crew of guys that have been together for so long and that have that camaraderie to them. But when stuff goes down, they, especially the one guy, heavier set guy with the beard, he does an amazing job of portraying that fear of this curse coming in and affecting all of them. So yeah, January is known as like the time where it's like, release whatever you want during this time, because it's like the year's over, we're starting clean, just release whatever. But this, I know it's just the third day of the year, but this may end up being one of my favorite films of the year. I don't know. We'll have to see, because we have a whole host of movies coming up throughout the year. But yeah, this is definitely, I think, one of the best films of the year so far, and it's only on the third day. So yeah, this was a really, really fun watch, and if it's playing anywhere near you, I would highly recommend you go and check it out. But yeah, like I said, I'm up here for another review, and you'll find out what is inside that very box of mystery next. I'll catch you guys next time.